welcome that Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool fans gave Arne Slot at the end of last season before he arrived. And in terms of most Premier League points won by a manager in their first season in English football, Arne Slot is on the list. He has 79 so far, of course, still 5 games remaining. I mean, just a look at some of these names. And how about Jose Mourinho? I mean, 20 years on, that is ridiculous. 95 points with Chelsea in that very first season, 2004-2005. And we're going to focus a bit on this Dutchman now, Arne Slot. Tim, it was so hard we saw at Manchester United. Yeah. We're still seeing at Manchester United trying to follow Sir Alex Ferguson. Hard at Arsenal trying to follow Arsene Wenger. Why has it not been hard at Liverpool trying to follow Jurgen Klopp?
Well, I think the disrespectful side of it would be this is Jurgen Klopp's team. I mean, he only made one addition in Chiesa and doesn't really play. But I think that's where the story begins, because I think it's a lot harder to take somebody else's players, albeit a phenomenal team, a Premier League winning team, essentially, but for him to have his voice and put his mark on it from day one. You talked about in an earlier segment, the opening game, to be able to say, this is actually my team. That is where I've been so impressed with it, because how do you make this incredible team, who, by the way, plays a different style than the one that you actually want to play, and turn it around? These players understand one way to play football. He said, no, we're going to change some things. And normally that takes time. Normally that takes the better part of half a season at least. They hit the ground running, apparently preseason. He was on them every day, all day, and he got his word across, and his voice was the loudest.
Of course, Robbie, we will never know. But it makes me wonder, had he stayed, would they have won the title?
Yeah. I don't think so, Bex.
You don't think so?
No, because I think it'd come to a natural conclusion. There was little things starting to happen, little cracks just appearing in the relationship with Salah, Andrew Robertson, Darwin Núñez. There was a few little cracks there. And the biggest thing this guy's had to come in to do is not just replace Arne Slot, the manager, the personality, the character who ran that football club and won things. And he's come into this football club, Rex, and the biggest strength he has, for me, is less has been more. He hasn't come in and gone, right, this is what we do, we fly, we're going 3 at the back, we're doing... He's just gone in, he's looked at things very carefully and he's tweaked them. And the other thing I'll just point to is his man management. There's all talk about he has meetings with groups of players, individuals, he gets them on side. It's as though he's calmed things down in the dressing room, and they reaping the benefits of that.
It's interesting you say less is more, Tim. I don't know if you remember, really early on in the season, he was criticised a bit by some Liverpool fans because he didn't go over and he didn't give all the hugs and he wasn't Jurgen Klopp, but he stuck to who he was. Do you think that's been key? Yeah,
it's been impressive, and Robbie makes a great point. I think about Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Mo Salah, these contracts being up, and I remember thinking, I'm going to sit back and watch this, because I'm not sure I've heard him mention it at all. It's been hanging over the club, and when the manager doesn't address it, and when the manager has a certain air about him and aura about him, the rest of it takes care of itself. It's been impressive.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and as we head towards the end of an exciting Premier League season, make sure you like and subscribe on the NBC Sports YouTube channel for more content like this.